Get after it, MP.
Do it. I'm gonna be on the brink of something.
You can get your own Bulls mascot rally towel and be part of the crowd line celebration. We're here at our next home game to get going. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. And Bulls fans, we still have a few tickets available for your flight home.
It is a record that many thought would be untouchable. MP has a chance tonight to pass Steph Curry's career three-point record. You can feel the buzz going through the crowd as things get ready to go. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Hammonds. And for Chicago, we've got DeAndre Ayton, MP out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Brooks, and it's a three. We know these two teams
Leaving the Bulls with me, bro.
Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both.
Hold on. No, not center.
Teams that much more difficult to defend.
Whitmore with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. And the basket is good.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
Injured in, up high and down hard on the windmill one.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one. And the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
And stolen by Koulibaly. MP, that's for two. Giannis grabs the miss. That's downing for Chicago. They won that game against Boston. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Fantastic decision by Antetokounmpo. Scanning the floor and doing an excellent job finding the shooter.
A three from MP. Good. Another from three.
One of the best to ever do it from long range.
And an approaching first in threes made for his career. He can make the case for the best to ever do it. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Good on the triple. Bucks have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Another miss by MP. Milwaukee's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
And a wide open look for MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And stolen by Ayton. And here's MP for three. And the Bulls on
63. Yeah, you know way I'm gonna get 40 plus freaking.
another three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Cleveland. Takes a three, connects from three-point range. MP's got 23.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Whitmore. He has 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 11. Pass to MP. Fires the three. And the Bulls another three.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Please welcome to the party, your incredible.
Chicago making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for 8. Isaiah Joe comes in for Brooks. And Smith subbed in for Bruce Ellis. Pass to Turner. Over Clark. The shot is good off the backboard. Last game for the Bulls. They picked up the W against the Celtics in Boston.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's MP, following the score by Miles Turner. A three from MP. And the Bulls, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot.
Chicago making a switch here. Meeks is checked in. Here's Strother. 9 points last game. Over Smith. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, these teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Let's go, guys.
The Bulls leading by 16. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark winning that 20.
There goes the timers.
Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
Yeah.
He's ready to talk things through with them. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. And this game is done. They'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. They've got MP. Koulibaly is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Smith in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now, here's Mitchell. He has yet to score.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Takes the three. Another three for Chicago.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Bucks trail by 16. Clock Boston sets the screen for Whitmore.
Come on, man. Get in this
He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A 3 from MP. And good. He hits it again.
Well, he's gone up to 40.
38 more shots.
He continues to
38 more threes.
dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
No.
Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Ellis comes in for Smith, and Brooks subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Outside Turner. Here's Hammonds. Brooks covering. On the wing, Whitmore. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Whitmore. And the Bucks miss again. Chicago with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. A 3 from MT. And the Bulls, another 3.
Three-pointers are killing it at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Turner. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 17-4 run right now. MP from deep three-point land. Turner with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the three-point attempt by MP. There's the pick. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one.
So now the Tides are going to be too.
And that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
He's checked in for Chicago. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hard, he's checked in for Whitmore. Man, Clark, the postseason is coming at us fast. You ready to make any playoff predictions yet?
You know, I like to pause on that until we actually see a little bit more of what the matchups are going to look like. For me, it's a little too early to answer your question. So much can happen in these last few weeks, but I'll be ready when the time is right.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A three from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 54 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
1:03 left in the first half.
You got to do.
Into the lane. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Buzella sets a screen for MP. Good work there as it goes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Turner. Over Buzelis. And he can't bank that one in. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP shot. That is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's the 3. Rebound by Smith.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Giannis high post. Pass to Turner. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And B getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Chicago Bulls.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Bucks. Turner in center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Then it's Hammond. Then there's Whitmore. Now here's Giannis. It's stolen by Buzelis. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
And a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the basket by MP. Emmons. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to MP. 90 seconds now into the second half. Ayton sets the pick for MP. No good on the triple.
Why'd you wait so
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Right wing. Here's Whitmore. Puts up a 3, and the Bucks miss again.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production.
Dude, there's no way to reach that.
From beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Turner, the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Turner. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Got the better of the defense. That's an easy trip to the rim.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. MP kicks to Brooks. And here's MP for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Giannis dishes to Turner. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
Now here's Brooks. Scoreless thus far. Another bucket. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For the 3, he got it again. Sensational.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Fires the 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team first guy.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Hammond. On its way from Turner for 2. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separations passes coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And he has just been in a flow. Offensive, terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Buzelis. From outside the arc, yet another bucket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Beyond the arc, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Milwaukee has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
What's happening to him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Brooks. From the arc. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Back to Whitmore. Turner with a screen on Coulibaly. Poked away and stolen by Coulibaly. Inside, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Pass to Hammonds. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Ayton against Turner. Over Ayton. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating over Brooks. That one wide left.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Y'all really do that to me?
We're going to switch here. MV's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. They've got Smith. He's out there with MP. Isaiah Joe is out there with Clark. And it's Meeks in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Giannis. Fires for 3. And it's Whitmore missing.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
MP fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Back to Whitmore. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Picked away. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Chicago. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Meeks with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone on a tear here in the 4th. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Mitchell against MP. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Giannis. To halt the run, and that's good off the glass that time.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
MP, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Now, Whitmore. Hart with a screen on Smith. Pass to Hart. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. The 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Bucks. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
The Bulls shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And that one's good. MP.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Whitmore. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, I tell you what, with each miss, you can just see the frustration building in him.
Got that bucket in and no time at all.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Bucks shooting 43% from the field. Giannis outside. And that one's drained from the low block. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach in an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Chalk up 2 there.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
A 3 from MP. Sinks the triple.
MP is a new customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Now here's Giannis. From downtown. And it's Whitmore missing.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3. MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For 3, another 3 for Chicago.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah. To glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here.
Good, another from three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. And a wide open look for Whitmore. They get the rebound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With his ability to score inside and hit threes, Miles Turner is a difficult assignment.
First free throw is good. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Pass to Turner. Over Clark. The shot by Turner no good. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Pass to Hammonds. The tray. The shot that time not on target. MP looking around. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And so Chicago takes this one.
Sorry, Giannis. If I didn't miss thing 12.
And by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
No. gotta be off of my stream. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.